Hello and welcome to Tales Across Halcyon City. I'm Thomas, your game master, and I probably should have told my players which order they're being introduced. So, reverse alphabetical it is.
Improvise.
Reverse alphabetical.
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm
Zeiston.
second to the last.
Hello, I am Zeiston, and I am playing Witchy Blackbird.
Oh, yes. We'll cover that in the recap, which I should have listened to last night. Also, Radical Dishonesty.
Hey, I'm Radical Dishonesty, and I'm playing Regalia, the Outsider.
Oh yeah, I guess I should say I'm also the Doomed.
I almost said Sohor. This close to it.
Also, Mistral.
Hi, I'm Mistral, and I will be playing Inferno the Transformed.
Also, Janie SB.
Hey, it's me, Janie SB, and I'm playing Danny / Dante Manson. That's it. That's my last name.
Manson. I just never realized that last name. For your
I
character.
just realized that too.
Mm-hmm.
A little
I
on
think
the
there's some
nose.
instructions.
Also, Crystal Kitsune.
Hi, I'm Crystalline Kitsune, and I am playing Artemis, the protege.
Also, Ari Wolf with some voice issues, unfortunately.
Yeah, hi guys. No fun intro from me today. I'm playing Archangel, the Nova.
So yes, because of Ari trying to keep what voice they have, we may be narrating some stuff for her. Also,
Appreciate it, guys.
in addition,
We love you.
we have been having some technical issues today, so I just want to let you guys know that this stream may end up ending abruptly, and if we do, we are going to finish the session, record it, and then pop it up to YouTube with the other thing, and maybe I'll see if I can do a automated sequel stream of it, just so you guys can see it also who want to just focus on us on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
So, alright, with that out of
At least we know about the technical issues this time.
Also, let me pull up the calendar here. We will not be 3 weeks from now, or the 9th of August. We will not be. We'll be on break because we will.
We'll be in the north.
Yeah, myself and several players will be on vacation.
In the north. But not the north where Dustin lives.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, no, you don't have to face the White Walkers and the Wall of Ice.
A little too far north.
Well, keep in mind, it is already fall, so winter is coming.
Shush.
Winter is coming once winter starts, so I don't think.
So we will be at a place at one point where we will literally be able to see where you live.
I don't think that's the case.
Okay, we'll see Toronto.
You can jump in and swim to Canada.
We'll be like, "Hi, Dustin."
Anyways, last time you guys played laser tag. That's it.
Yeah, nothing bad happened during that session.
Just a completely normal
simple.
game of laser tag.
Sometimes you the fate of the world. Other times you just play laser tag.
Yeah. You guys are teenagers. You gotta have fun sometimes. It can't be all just
Yeah.
like doom and gloom.
What's fun?
Did we lose you?
I just gave up on the camera.
Okay.
I noticed that my camera was super blurry anyway, so I just gave up.
I just wanted to be sure. There we go. That way I can kind of glance up and see make sure everyone's up. Okay, good. But no, in actuality, you guys played VR laser tag, but like holodeck VR, and the second stage was randomly chosen to be a food pyramid, like a pyramid made out of food. And the blue team of Artemis, Archangel, Archangel and Regalia ended up in a warped and ever-looping maze that Regalia managed to completely map out to realize that no, there's no exit. This is meant to be a trap. While the red team, consisting of Blackbird, Inferno, and Kitty Carbuncle, followed the bouncing pie through a ice cream cone waffle maze, and ended up on top of the food pyramid, which ended up being more of a food ziggurat in the midst of a giant dessert with a pizza pie in the sky. Yeah, I remember all the lame little jokes I made up on the fly.
Yeah, no, I was just kind of cringing when you said that again. I was like, oh, God.
Like, are you cringing out of character or in character?
Both.
Yes.
Me
The
too.
answer, yes.
Yes.
Me personally, I'm the exact opposite. Both in and out of character, I'm like, yes.
I'm honestly, I'm proud of it's in the middle of a dessert. That one I'm really proud of, and I'm a little less proud of, but still kind of proud of the pizza pie when the moon's in the sky, like a big pizza pie. That's more. So.
No, you shouldn't be proud of any of this.
Ever.
But yes, and then while on top of the giant pie, demonic blackbirds jumped out, pulled down Kitty Carbuncle and Inferno, while a road figure rocking the Ansem Secret Darkness vibes taunted you with threatening to kill those two in front of you while you were helpless to stop him. Kitty Carbuncle was Kitty Carbuncle, and resulted on getting on the Warlock's nerves, who proceeded to extract the magic, which was unfortunately too pure for him to do anything with, so he shoved it into Blackbird to hopefully eventually get something more palatable. And there was a big pink explosion, and that's where we're picking up today. So, Inferno. Okay, first off, Dante, you were in like a foul bubble of foul energy, and it kind of like pops, and you land on the surface of the pie. Inferno, you're still like up to your shoulders in a tarry pie, but either of you, as your eyes kind of can Inferno actually be blinded by like a flash of light? Like, that's a genuine question. I don't know if he has, like, I don't even know if he has, like, functional retinas. Like, let's just say this was so retina searing pink, it even works on living embodiments of fire. That's like weapons grade magical girl energy. But yeah. As your kind of the pink slowly fades, like because normally it's like white, but no, this one was pink. It was that pink. And Dante, as the pink fades from your eyes, you guys see where Blackbird was a totally different figure. And let me click the.
Yeah,
there
I got the picture open.
Yeah, I'm showing up on the stream. That's the figure you see. You guys have seen it on the Discord ahead of this.
Yeah. Also, I always have some visual idea of what my character looks like. I haven't had to define him yet.
Yeah. Did we describe it? I think we described it earlier. But if you want to refresh people's memory, you're more than welcome to do so.
I'm not the most flashy looking, so.
Well, basic style clothing, hair color, eye color, skin tone. But,
Well. Sorry. I have black hair, probably. I don't know about eye color, but I'm probably in some very baggy looking clothes. Probably have the heavy gothic makeup kind of look.
Yes. And what is Dante's first reaction? Like, I just want to know what's right now going through Dante's head as he sees this, having this all just unfolded.
At first, he's kind of relieved for a moment, but then he realizes he's, one, of course, now powerless, and two, he realizes that his biological gender is revealed, so he's probably trying to cover himself up, hide the fact of what he really looks like a bit.
Yeah. Alright. So, Inferno, what is your reaction? What is your kind of like internal, like,
Just kind of
you witnessed both things, like,
confused, kind of at this point desperate to get out because it's awkward. More a situation of okay, one's a magical girl, one's a normal, a normal, boy, and there might be a fight coming. So probably trying to get out of that stupid pie.
yeah. But all right, I just want to like get your guys' like for your thought levels.
Yeah.
So, Witchy Blackbird, what do you do as you come into being?
Of course, being a magical girl, the first thing I have to do is do my intro. Evil beware! The witchy blackbird has descended upon you.
Oh
I
god.
shall destroy you.
Sorry, I missed. You shall what? I kind of missed it.
I shall destroy you.
Okay, destroy you. Okay. Just wanted to be clear on that.
Mm-hmm. And of course, she does the whole like magical girl pose thing.
With the fingers and
Yeah, exactly.
like very Sailor Moon-esque.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm just. All right. So, all right. So as you kind of shoot as you finish the speech, Warlock is nowhere to be found.
Oh, okay. Well, that's definitely is annoying. Bad guys are supposed to wait for that. All right. What the hell happened?
So I guess this is just more of me wanting to know because this is obviously about you. How is your like? Is there like? Is your mind? Is it like two sides of your mind kind of struggling back and forth? Is it just like an amalgam of the two? Is it actual Rainer in the backseat watching this like bird parody of himself taking the pilot seat? Like, how are you kind of viewing this?
I kind of do it. I'm kind of doing it as an amalgamation, like.
Okay. Just wanted to kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is more like this is you are drunk on power. When you get sober again, you're gonna go like, oh, what did I do?
Yeah, exactly, kind of thing. Like, okay. I kind of like the way Cutie does it. It seems like a total personality switch, but like I think there's enough power within Rainer himself that he's kind of like fighting it, or like gaining some control.
Also, but I feel like on a certain level, like with Cutie, it's like they're okay with it, it's just not necessarily on a conscious level. That's my perspective based on what we've discussed so far.
Mm-hmm.
real. I can speak. Feel free to just dispute what I say about it, because that is up to you. I'm just.
No, I think that is part of the story I thought behind it. Is deep down, my character is comfortable with it. That's why they.
Just so you know, you just lost me. My phone died.
So I think it is a conflict of interest for his character because now he has both a
I'm gonna have to charge
manic pixie magical girl type character conflicting with his demonic empowerment.
Yeah. So that's what basically that's what kind of provides a bit of a buffer. So more of like normally this wouldn't work at all. Like you don't want it so much that it would work, but forcibly done it, and since it was forcibly done to you, your own power kind of gives you some level of shielding. So that's how I am interpreting. So as you go, Inferno, you can kind of claw your way out of the tar. It's kind of like you kind of there's some of it kind of melted and kind of formed like an asphalt kind of goo, kind of, so you kind of break it off a little bit, but you're able to kind of break from that. So as you approach, or as you guys as you're flowing through Route 3, both of you kind of look over to a person you don't recognize really, but logic dictates is the true identity of Cutie Carbuncle. Also, for reference here, because I forgot this, who was it that you said you refused to tell your secret identity to, even though
that was Artemis.
Okay, it's Artemis.
But keep in mind, the flip side of this also, I think, is what makes the scene interesting. Is would Inferno recognize someone they had formerly bullied, like years ago before they got changed?
Oh, right.
Yep.
That was the other.
I will get to that.
Wait a second.
Important things.
Oh, right, that. I forgot about that.
Oh, fudge. I just realized I forgot to update the information. It's still saying Community Among Us.
I was also going to bring that up. We're still apparently Among Us Street.
What is
One of
saying
us is an
Community Among
imposter.
Us?
The stream.
Well, obviously it's Witchy Blackbird. She's no longer.
Witchy Shitbird is the imposter.
That's a problem.
Updating that properly there.
I take it you're Cutie Carbuncle.
In a panic state, my character is probably saying in a falsetto voice that's trying to sound female, is like, yeah, it's me. You should probably figure out what happened. But definitely probably trying to cover themselves with, not bring up the obvious
Lack
thing.
of boobs.
Yeah. They're trying to hide the fact that they are in fact male. It's
Rubber
probably
flat.
pretty obvious. Like if anybody has any sort of sense.
You don't have to hide yourself. I'm going through what you probably went through. Why does your power have to change someone to female for it to work?
I have an
I
important
don't
question.
know.
If a female got hit by the power, would they become a magical boy?
No.
Please be yes. Aw.
I don't think it would be. I think it's just like
I was hoping this was like a Ranma 1/2 effect.
no. I don't think the power is intended. I think it's more the power is intended for
A magical girl.
yeah.
In general.
Yeah, like could there theoretically be a magical boy power similar to this? Yes, they probably would have similar effects, but
Yes.
the specific instance, at least that's how I interpret it. Like again, Jane.
I'm gonna say that's up to Jane.
Oh yeah, it would be very much. I think it's more like it is that type of system. It's a magical girl power. So yes, the only reason it changed me and similarly Blackbird is because normally it's a magical girl type situation. So like, yeah, there's a reason. Like, if any other normal female had picked it up, that it probably wouldn't have affected them as much, simply because, well, they're already biologically girl, and there's no weird offness of having a random normal girl turn into a magical girl.
Yeah.
Like, the idea is, like, my character probably is the first person who had inherited that power, unless it making technically Blackbird the second male who's ever inherited this power.
Yeah, Blackbird's kind of a weird situation right now.
Yeah.
No, it really was fortuitous that you both have kind of a creature motif going.
Oh, yeah.
Kitty, bird.
Yeah,
I'll
bird.
probably, like, fall out and be like, hey, Carbuncle, where are you? We kind of need some assistance here, but moving stuff back to normal.
You don't hear anything.
Basically, I'm trying to call to the creature who initially gave me my power to see if
Oh, okay. The carbuncle. That's not confusing at all.
Yeah, no. It took me a bit to catch that too. It's like, wait, and then suddenly I dawned on it, and it's like, okay, I got you. I'm grokking it.
If you remember, for me, like I imagined during the transformation thing, is that originally when I met it, and thus what it looks like when I'm in my civilian form, is it looks kind of like a cat.
Mhm.
But when I transform, it reveals that it is in fact a carbuncle.
Yeah. Yeah, you are not getting any contact with that.
Well, you made your point. Can you, weird warlock person, can you give it back, please? Before things get awkward.
All right. Well, time to call my familiar then. I will draw a little summon circle in the pie and try to summon Quoth.
So Quoth appears and the best way I'm describing it looks a little chibi. And there's a little glowing gem in its head now. And it is looking at you with the levels of hatred that it cannot, that you have never seen before. And that's saying something. What
Oh, no.
did you do to me?
We were attacked by some warlock. He put Cutie Carbuncle's powers inside of me. Seems to have affected you as well.
You think?
Well, how do we fix it?
Okay. So she starts. Quoth is female, right?
Yes, Quoth is female.
Okay, that starts pacing back and forth for a second. Okay, we can figure this out. Also, this is something Quoth normally does not do, but it is, I think, a little more cartoony. It's doing like the wing hands kind of motions.
Like Archimedes.
A bit.
While it's thinking, I'm probably trying to still cover myself and like I pull up my hoodie, just try to like hide my face and head a little bit more, just because I'm feeling a little intimidated by the whole fact of having my secret identity revealed without consent.
So what's Inferno doing right now?
His reaction is just basically, what the fuck? But, sees Cutie or Dante now recognizes him and just... He knows Cutie won't recognize him, but he doesn't really know what to say.
Okay, that's fine. We can definitely have that be a more later scene too. But okay, we just need, first off, we're in a realm created by this. Wait a minute. In a move that is really weird to see, Quoth sniffs and it's like there's actual nostrils there for a moment. It's like Quoth is more like a cartoon version of himself.
Yeah,
I think.
I'm just imagining Toucan Sam, basically.
Yeah. It sniffs and it's like, oh, This is not Annie Warlock. This is the same one who did. Sorry, no. Brain kind of looks at them there. This is the same one from York. This one who I cannot talk.
Yeah, Blackbird's going to interrupt and say, I know.
This is his realm, so logically, he's going to be more powerful in the realm he's created than in one. So what we need to do is find a way back. Regalia! He's traveled between the worlds before. Where'd you put him?
Oh.
Well, he hasn't been here, so he's probably still at the spawn points.
I mean, I
points?
I hope they aren't here.
Spawn point.
I'm like looking around a little nervously, just trying. Because look, I just want to fix this as quickly as possible.
Yeah, Witchy Blackbird's gonna look to Quoth and say, they forced me into a video game kind of situation, and it got corrupted by the magic.
And that is a wing on face kind of baseball, and just like.
Look, if we could somehow find my familiar, then maybe we could fix stuff. But
Cut to outside the simulator, a perfectly mundane cat clawing at the door.
Oh. Let me in.
Meanwhile, back in the labyrinth.
Back in the lab again.
So, as you guys, time has passed, you guys are kind of trying to look around, trying to wander, trying to find, like, something, kind of a weak spot.
Well, like, it's kind of weirdly fortuitous that you had said, like, oh, Regalia has traveled between worlds, because that was, because then, like, all right, we need a new plan, was what Regalia was going to do about next.
Yes. But
Okay.
Yes,
I'm like, finish any narration we have
Yeah,
though
so
first,
as-
I guess. Sorry about
right
that.
now, as you're kind of looking through, like, Regalia's kind of in the middle, and you two are kind of flanking him. So I figured, because Regalia's kind of focusing on kind of trying to divine, or trying to find something. So you two are more kind of thing. When suddenly, as Archangel steps forward, a bright glow erupts around her, and suddenly she tries to talk, she yells, but gets cut off half sentence, and she kind of keeps trying to, but nothing comes out.
It's just a negative effect of the magic here. That means we can't wait here for too long. Okay, new plan. We're going to new plan. No more investigation. We're going to brute force this.
Brute force.
Yeah, that's right.
Artemis, this one was going to let you do it. You hear footsteps.
Yes.
Heavy footsteps.
Mm-hmm.
So, they seem to be approaching. What do you do?
I think what I actually do is I kind of get into tracking mode at this point. So like I get down to the ground, start looking for like paw prints, some sign of what I'm hearing.
You look at the peanut brickle bricks beneath you. Everything here seems to be like freshly conjured, so there doesn't seem to be much in the way of markings.
Right.
But Regalia, in our case, you see her look down, not saying anything, but looks like she's suddenly looking for something. And I could say reasonably that doesn't usually happen unless something is suddenly becoming relevant.
Right. She doesn't. Yeah. What is it? Are you Great. She can't talk, can't she?
You can ask Artemis. Artemis is still doing it.
Yeah.
Is able to talk. It's Archangel that's.
Oh, sorry, Artemis.
So-
Excuse me. Yes.
I can
Artemis,
talk.
Are you all right? I'm sorry. I mistook things. I'm like, are you all right?
There's something here.
What kind of a something?
Something big.
You kind of start hearing kind of like an echoing of what's on like it's notably it's not like a soft thing you start hearing some echoing noise. It's like it sounds like something with hooks echoing through the halls, but the way the halls are kind of warped and everything, you can't quite tell what direction it's coming from yet. Just that it seems to be getting louder. What do you do?
Is Artemis still in here? This
I
right?
was gonna say, who is this directed at?
I'm just saying, when I say what do you
What
do?
do either of us?
Yeah, like any of you can say you do something.
So I think I get up, I pull out my bow and arrow.
Right? And you kind of looking down the hallway, kind of like back to back with like trying to form a back to back kind of. So you guys kind of have your flanks covered with Regalia and Archangel. Is that fair to assume?
She's probably really wishing she had her dogs right about now.
Look, you can't turn all your problems into deer and hunt them. Yeah, so Artemis, you're the first one to see it as it kind of around the corner, and you see a familiar kind of silhouette. It's a hulking bipedal figure. It's got massive, what looks like humanish upper torso, some kind of grade lower torso with, I guess, unigrade because it's that hooks. And the top is a massive bull's head. The thing that looks weird is that it is wrapped in saran wrap.
What the fuck?
Like a mummy.
Sir.
Dear God.
And it is, in one hand, it has a club that is made out of a giant chicken drumstick.
I knew about that one. I forgot about the mummy part.
No, the mummy part was new.
Oh, okay.
And it was
Because it was supposed to be mixed with a sphinx, remember?
Yeah.
but the saran wrap mummy just fits on so much more on the theming of the area.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It snorts at you, at the group of you. What do you do?
Well, this is an insult to minotaurs.
What's the wrong thing about it?
It's wrapped in saran wrap and wielding a giant chicken drumstick as a club. Plastic wrap if we're not using try to peek on screen.
Yeah. By wrapped, is it like
Yeah.
mummy wrapped, or is it
Mummy
like no?
wrapped.
Instead of a toga, it's got a. Oh, okay.
Mummy wrap.
Got it. All right. Oh boy.
So I draw my bow and arrow.
So, like, I thought you already had
Oh,
your...
I already drew it. Duh. I'm gonna pull it back. Get ready to shoot it.
As you kind of pull back, it kind of does the kind of knuckle pounds and starts raising up its club, and then just it starts charging at you. What do you do?
I kind of get low to the ground to try to avoid the hooves. To kind of roll underneath it.
You're trying to do this Try to do a Legolas slide and shoot.
Yeah,
I think Legolas did that at least once.
that was Legolas, yes.
So yeah, as you slide it down, trying to launch a bow into it, an arrow into it. Go ahead, roll to directly engage the threat. Your danger right now is +2.
5, then 7.
Alright, choose one. Resist or avoid their blows, take something from them, pay an opportunity for your allies, or impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
Impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition. No, wait. Avoid their blows.
Okay.
I saw that face, I figured.
Yep. Alright, so as you
Die again? Yeah, I did. I literally had it shut off practically.
Well, we can still hear you through Thomas's end.
I know, but she can't hear you.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's her scene anyway, so.
Yeah, sorry, I had it pretty much shut off so I wouldn't die.
Actually, I know what we can do.
But it's losing battery.
Don't worry about your phone right now, dear.
Okay.
There's 1 second here. Alright, can you guys talk? Give me an audio test.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Are you hearing anything?
No. Is someone talking?
Yeah.
Oh, not here. Sorry, not here. Slightly. I don't hear it well, though.
You really hear it though? See that?
It's still the same thing. I need to twist it a little. The same thing was happening on my phone. I needed to twist it a little. Now I can't hear anything.
Oh, no one's speaking now, so.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Never knew.
I can only
I don't
hear
know why
one
we were
ear.
breaking
That's,
into the
gonna be,
phenomenon.
that's what's going to happen with the splitter.
Oh.
Because that's how it, if you look at it, the prongs are just set up that way. So.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, no, actually, these are going to be worse.
Huh?
Actually, dear, some of the stuff you showed. Oh, hey, my book. My charger should have been out here. My fast charger.
I'm using a fast charger right now.
I know, but
Yours isn't any better than mine.
okay.
So, I'm using. Sorry, it was fast charging.
Okay.
The problem is that my batteries fucking suck, and
Hey,
they.
here, remember we're still on the air.
Okay.
So, okay. Anyway, so yeah, so as you slide, you kind of shoot 2 arrows. You just kind of launch you launch a quick volley of like 3 shots. 2 of them kind of go wide, but one of them kind of lands straight into buries itself deep into its like the side of its neck, and it kind of goes, which is Minotaur mummy form. Shoot, that hurts! Why are you doing that? But as it does that, sorry, just got up. Where's...
Dude, this guy was just minding his own business. We came to his realm and then started shooting at him. We're the bad guys in the situation.
He just
man.
he swings wide, but you're too low, and just takes out huge chunks of the walls, which start. You can see some of the ceilings start kind of crumbling, and it starts like giant bricks of peanut brittle start falling on both Archangel and Regalia. What do you do?
I'm gonna kind of jump to try to save them.
Well, I was giving them a chance to take some
Oh,
action here.
oops. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I was
You
actually
don't
thinking you were talking to her, and I was just like,
say.
oh, I guess we're
Right.
involved, but okay, she can do it.
I mean,
Uh,
Archangel's first instinct would be shield. So
Regalia basically tries to hightail himself out of that direction. You know, he's basically like a mixture of moving back and like, you know, suddenly grabbing the wall and tugging himself out of the way.
All right,
Mhm.
so I'm gonna
He is
have,
evasive action.
based on the fiction here, I'm gonna have Archangel roll to defend herself and Regalia. So roll plus Savior.
nine.
All right. On a hit, you keep them safe. On a 7 to 9, either exposure. You get to choose one as well. Either gain influence over someone you defend, add a team to the pool, or clear a condition. Also, I just realized we skipped an important move here, which I'm just going to trigger right now before we set this. I feel like enough of the teams here that you guys are considering the entering battle as a team against a dangerous foe.
Yeah, that is something that probably wouldn't happen.
Right, who is the leader? I'm going to default to Artemis here because
One of you can't talk.
also because Artemis was kind of the one taking point in an engaging threat here, so I feel like you guys are kind of more following her lead than.
Since I have more knowledge on what we're fighting, partially.
All right. Does Archangel and Regalia, does Artemis have influence over you?
I don't think so. Oh, Artemis actually does. Yes. Sorry. Thinking
And I
Archangel
think
for a moment.
okay, so that's another team added to the pool, which, if I remember, is down here.
Hold on, I gotta log into the thing. Did I actually? Oh, jeez.
I can't remember. All these tabs just say mass because it's not big enough for me to actually see the text. All right. What's everyone's purpose here in this fight?
Pretty much
Survive.
just take it down as quick as possible to protect my friends.
All right, and what's your purpose in this fight, Regalia?
I mean, purpose in the fight is to stop the thing from hurting all of us so
Yep.
that I can continue the real plan.
Yep, no, that's fine. So that's another team added to the pool. All right, does anyone mistrust Artemis?
I'm gonna go with no. He doesn't have enough to go on that, so we'll see.
She hasn't shot him or turned him into a deer yet. So I think
No, she was and he remained ignorant of the thing he did to the other superhero. He wasn't there for that, so that might be a breach of trust. But because he's very principled, but he is not particularly aware of that.
All right. I do feel you're a little ill-prepared, off balance here, just because you're kind of like, wait, what's going on here? And this thing just kind of
Absolutely.
showed up. So
Yeah.
that's gonna be
Absolutely off balance a little bit.
Yeah, so that loses. So you right now are
My character is in 100% planning mode, and then it's like, now a fight. What?
So we have right now 6 team in the pool, and the person I needed to continue is now a chair.
He's back.
Sorry.
It's fine. So you can now, before we continue this, you can add a team to the pool, take influence of someone you protect, or clear a condition.
I think I'm personally going to clear a condition.
All right.
I think I'm gonna get rid of insecure.
But yeah, you totally.
Can you turn the volume up on your phone a little?
It's not on my phone, but yes, I was going to do that in a second.
Okay. Yeah, since I can only hear it, I'm gonna hear it.
Okay. Yeah. So. Yeah. So I just put it up to max on the mixer. So. Right. So clear condition. All right. But because you got a 7 to 9, expose yourself to cause. Wait, no, sorry, that's PCs. Expose yourself to danger or escalate the situation.
I think escalate.
All right. So yeah, so you kind of let your power yourself. I mean, my brain. This is my brain defaulting to, so correct me if I'm wrong. My picture of the techie kind of manifest looks like some of like a purple Green Lantern constructs is my brain. So is that correct?
Kind of like the way I'm seeing it is that it kind of hexagons out
Can you get me
type
your
of
fast
thing.
charger? Because this one's just not functioning very well.
Yeah, it should be around here. It was, like I said, it was right on the couch where you're laying. Or actually.
Oh.
So as you you create these energy, so that you're creating like an energy shield above you. It starts, you create it, and then the stuff kind of just the peanut brittle bricks kind of slide off to the side and kind of thing. But then you kind of feel like a zoom, kind of the power as a pink explosion happens elsewhere. And it just kind of starts expanding outward, and it's like destabilizing the whole situation more. So it's like, oh, here.
Oh.
So,
Well, let's hope it actually works.
Yeah, separate.
Half the time, this doesn't work with my phone.
You're gonna help me out. But yeah, so you kind of like this whole structure is like crumbling now around you as it's like you and Regalia are safe from it, but like this is not getting any better.
Yeah, it's not functioning at all in the slightest. It says it's not plugged in, and it is plugged in. So yours is kind of useless when it comes to my phone.
Anyway, so so it's kind of it's the thing. So Artemis, like the actually no, Regalia. You kind of pull back, and then this hexagonal barrier kind of informs you. It's kind of disrupting this thing, so even more stuff is falling down. But right now you're safe. The Minotaur is kind of thrashing around, not helping things either. What do you do?
So the thing is that like something appeared and is now destroying everything around us, or
Yeah, it basically structurally it's destroying a bunch of things, which in and of itself isn't bad. It's not like you're trying to protect this place, but you happen to be still in this place, so a complete collapse.
The Minotaur is doing this. Though.
Yeah. The Minotaur's doing it. The shield that Archangel created is exacerbating the problem, but it's also keeping you safe for right now.
Right. Where's this stupid thing? What is Regalia going to do? Regalia is going to well, he's going to go with trying to bind the Minotaur in some way. Like he needs to stop if the Minotaur is rampaging and us attempting to protect ourselves is there. He's like, what am I going to do? Wrap it up in some way, Gonna get the things with it, and I think he's gonna pull something out of his pocket for this, which is a garment, quote unquote, in the loosest sense that I have been thinking of using for a little while, which is basically like a long strip of white fabric a very long one, probably more than one actually, which basically will serve like, basically like hand wraps or mummy wraps, and those are going to sort of and
Okay.
try to wrap up and tie up the
Minotaur.
already slightly mummied Minotaur.
Okay. Yeah, so I was trying to think of this. Like, this stuff, unfortunately, like, despite what you may want it to be, is still directly engaging with the threat. So,
Okay. I'm fine with that.
yep. So
He's not trying to, but yeah, I can believe that. So that's danger, which is not good. 6.
Does anyone want to spend that team to bump that up to a 7?
Yeah.
Right. What do you?
And that's good because this is kind of like it's sort of the opposite of how I think it would go. Is like I'm helping you, but I guess you're helping me because the two of us are engaging.
Yeah. So what do you do that? What does it look like you helping Regalia wrap up this mummy in more aesthetically pleasing wraps?
I think I shoot an arrow at like the ice.
Okay, so
The Minotaur to kind of keep it from blind it to even if it's just temporarily.
yeah, like either way, it's
it's a case where I when you like put in 2 arrows instead of just 1.
Yeah.
And it's basically just to keep it from temporarily flailing too much to keep ripping it off.
Okay. So yeah, so all right, you got a 7. So 7 to 9 trade blows. Pick one.
I got a 7.
No, Regalia did.
Oh,
I did.
okay.
I had a 6.
Didn't roll.
No,
I rolled a 6. I got a 6 plus 1, minus 1, then plus 1. We all know Regalia's not a fighter; he's a thinker.
Yeah.
All right, so I don't have the list in front of me. So.
Resist or avoid their blows. Take something from them. Create an opportunity for your allies, or impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
This would be easier if I could see it. I'm sorry.
Just drop the list there on the Discord there for you to quick see.
Oh, thanks. Let's see now. It could be kind of any of the 1-3. It's probably the first or third one though, which is like I'm trying to restrain them, which could be seen as creating opportunity for my allies, but it could also be seen as me literally attempting to not allow them to attack. To resist or avoid their blows, because it's kind of exactly what's going on. So we'll go with that. I'm trying to. I guess this is more create an opportunity now that I think about it, because like the purpose is that like I'm not doing the work. I'm gonna get someone else to do that blow, but I'm gonna stop it from. I'm gonna give the opportunity for that. So.
All right. Yeah. So.
Because we already have the shield that is technically stopping his blows from me, but.
Yeah. So, yeah. So as you kind of like as you kind of pull them up, like you kind of like conjure them forth as Artemis kind of shoots 2 arrows at his eyes, which he kind of blocks, but the distraction's all enough for you. It kind of wraps around him, and unfortunately he grabs and pulls the ones before they fully leave your grip. Yanking you.
The goal was to wrap him up, tying him to himself, but there's a moment in between that.
Yeah. Like, you're not getting wrapped to him, but you're going to get flung to the other side of the thing and kind of land hard. You know what? So I'm going to actually have you roll to take a powerful blow.
Oh, boy.
As he kind of slams you up against the wall there. Go ahead and roll plus conditions marked. All 0 of them.
That's right.
Well, I mean, I'm glad it's him making this roll, not our other very troubled.
How do I say to do that? I don't have
Like
anything that gives me
me.
+0.
Um, if you click.
Here we are. D6. I got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Boop, 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 boop. 4.
All right. Strive how you weather the blows and mark experience or potential.
Sure. I can do that. Mark potential. So, he kind of grabs the. I'm wrapping the wraps around him, and while I'm still sort of doing it, he grabs it. He yanks me, and I sort of go sprawling onto the ground in front, forward. I still take the blow, right? I weather it well.
Yeah,
Okay.
you take it, or you basically something happens where you come out unscathed.
Right. So, Archangel, is the shield 2-way? I mean, it must not be 2-way if I can pass my if I can pass something through it. There must either not be shield there, or it must not be.
I think the way her shield works is that what she wants to pass through it can. Like right now, she doesn't want the peanut brittle to pass through it, which is
Right.
why it's deflected. But
Okay.
if you say were to go through it, you'd be able
Right,
to get
right,
through
right,
it just
right.
fine.
Right. So what winds up happening is basically like he starts to pull, and I get yanked. But what happens is before I kind of get to something, there are pieces of the peanut brittle bricks
Mhm.
that my character like stops sort of in midair, like with his feet.
Yep.
Like he gets the thing for that while it's still being tugged, and then he sort of lets go of it and drops down to his feet. Shaken but not brutalized.
Yep. So yeah, you just land behind Artemis there, and so it's like it just turns and just starts slamming the thing in the ground, and it's cracking the thing beneath you, and you're not sure if there's anything underneath you, but if it does, you definitely don't want the floor to give way underneath you, because like regardless of where you want to go, going down involuntarily is never a good thing.
Right.
So Artemis, what do you do as he is like pounding the ground right in front of you?
Who's pounding?
Well, remember, I still
the
produced the opportunity. I still produced the opportunity for.
Yeah, that's why he's not attacking her. He's more like raging raging instead. So
I am going to use a vine that I will produce
okay,
to try to get onto his back.
okay. And what do you want to do on his back?
Basically, I'm just gonna take it around. I'm just gonna shove it
Okay.
with my hands.
Roll plus danger. Roll plus 2.
Ah! Six, 7, 8.
Okay. -2 because I notice you're afraid.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have a lot of stats on you.
Okay.
So that's at 6. Does any Regalia? I believe you're already in a position to help.
Yeah. As the attack comes, I tighten the grip on the what's it called? The things that were attempting to tie him up, but hadn't quite tied him up yet.
Yeah.
They redouble their pressure, and like he freezes up as it starts as he finds that he can't move his arms further than a certain part away from each other and such.
Yep. Yeah. So then as Artemis kind of yanks up to him, and does Artemis have any one-liners for this blow?
No, she doesn't do one-liners.
Okay. I like to think that there is a panel of Archangel
What kind of superhero are you?
talking, but you don't hear what the line is. Like, so it's just like there's a blank speech bubble, and it's like you don't know what one-liner that Archangel was providing for this thing, but it is a missed moment. You'll never see it. And you drive it into it, and it just falls onto the ground.
I mean, if we need a quippy one-liner by someone who's involved, no, you're not the one who's going to tie us up.
Yes, thank you.
That's solidly quippy.
I'll take this meal to go.
Wrap this up to go. Anyways, but yeah, it falls down, leaving a crack, the floor cracked beneath you. As you all just kind of take a moment to relax. Jump back to the red team here for a moment. So this was more of a flashback.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you? Okay, so you guys are stuck in a video game. Thought I was done with that after the 90s.
Jumanji will always haunt you.
No, what will haunt me is the guy who wanted Jumanji to happen. Seriously, total waste of a demonic pact.
Who is having this conversation?
This is Quoth talking to to Witchy Blackbird. So we're on the other group now. We'll probably jump back to you guys in a little bit.
My phone's still 0%.
Alright. Well, we need to find Regalia. Cutie, or whatever you want to call yourself right now, how do you use your powers?
This is directed at Dante.
Okay.
I'm gonna be kind of dead weight here for a bit.
Yeah, I know. But you can at least give me information.
Alright. I'll try. I'm still looking very insecure at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, you are. Go ahead and mark that.
Oh no! You're forcing me to mark it. I was just role playing it, but oh man.
No. It's like it was either going to be mark that or I was going to shift your label. So I was going to let's go with the marking a condition here.
Alright, yeah.
Jane finally got a condition. Oh my god.
What?
What, this is like 9 sessions in?
To be fair, it's more by most people's standards. It's more like 4.5.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So.
I mean, still, that's a long time between like sessions to not get a condition.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Look.
Alright. Guess we'll just have to wing it.
Seriously? That's in character as quote, by the way.
Yeah.
I look over and like I don't smile. Which is weird because that would have totally been the joke. Cutie Carbuncle would have given a nice party laugh to.
Yeah, no, this was like, this is what it's supposed to be with you all the time. Alright.
Also, I just realized, is Blackbird going to constantly be going through identity crisis at this point? Because, like, first it was the tragedy mask, now it's Cutie Carbuncle's powers?
Yeah. Alright. Witchy black magic go! He's gonna spin his witch staff, see what happens.
Alright, as a giant pentagram appears on the pie, and it just suddenly starts like a black and pink explosion, I guess, erupts forth from the pie. So go ahead and roll to unleash your powers. And I'm going to say you're taking -1 ongoing to do that because of the unfamiliarity you're going through.
Oh, sorry, what was that? My Discord cut out for me there.
Sorry. Roll to unleash your powers with an extra -1 ongoing because of the weirdness that's your magic is right now.
Alright, but I get a +1 because I'm angry. And I got my new power.
Yep. And your freak is really good right now.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So that is
Recon.
a 13.
Well,
Hey,
Yeah.
just wait here a second here for the last one to come in as I kind of think about what the results are going to be here. So,
All right.
yeah, so. Okay. As you kind of. So the pie vanishes along with you guys. You reemerge in a realm of mirrors.
Huh.
And you kind of, as you kind of look around here, I have to quick check something here. Okay, Jane. What symbol is tied to Kitty Carbuncle's magical lineage?
Symbol. I imagine it's a gem with a crystalline-looking tail. So that way it can be universal no matter what most animals form the magical world takes.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you see that exact symbol. You don't see like a one with like blackbird wings or anything like that. You see that symbol on top of on like a the pie lands, and next to you is a giant dais with a bunch of like the mirrors are also all adorned with rubies as well, and a slight red tint. So
Ruby Carbuncle.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where you find yourself. Bruno. Want to do anything? You're now in you went from a magical land of food to a magical land of mirrors. This may be an improvement. On the bright side, though, this is probably the best time you've been teleported by Blackbird ever. Also, I think this is the first time Blackbird has teleported anyone successfully ever.
I mean, I would say my teleports have been successful, just the unforeseen circumstances had happened.
True.
Like, I mean, I wanted to teleport Inferno away, it's just, I didn't specify where.
Yep.
At least no one turned into a half-fly monster yet.
Probably just walk ahead, very blatantly looking away from the mirrors.
As you kind of walk, as you're the first one to kind of step off the pie, the reflections don't line up with you. Like, the other two can see it because you're deliberately not looking at the mirror. So, I'm gonna leave this one to the viewers' imaginations, but you see a similar style magical girl version of Inferno in the reflections.
Ow!
We're gonna not actually describe it, but it's just...
Is the suit just a dress? Instead of a suit?
I mean, it's like, what was that? Like the original, like the first one to kind of like, it's not exactly magical, but it's, girl, it's...
AKA imagine an Elseworld story where instead of Danny getting the power of
Magic
this,
Knights?
No, it's really, it's like considered like... It's like, it's not either, it's not, it's adjacent to it.
It's adjacent to Magic Knights?
No, magical girl. I'm trying to think of what it is. It's like.
Everyone has their own inner magical girl.
Anyways, but yeah, like we're not going. You know, we're not going to get hung up here on what magical girl Inferno would look like.
Yeah.
Let's just not go there. But it's more. That's more
A very Phoenix-based one.
Yes, probably.
I mean, even if they aren't, even if they were, a normal human.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, for style, I just want to say this. You actually, the reflection actually doesn't show you in a suit, but it's more like for just going from an off entry time, like flame princess kind of thing, where you are still being a fire, but it's not. It's more of a controlled thing. But
Yeah.
it's hard to say. It's just an image. Like the only thing you see in the reflection is the person in it.
Mm-hmm.
So, but that's what you everyone else kind of sees as you kind of start walking off there.
So we only see ourselves, I imagine, in the mirror, or what we would look like, or
No, that's what you see as Inferno walks by a mirror, not looking at it.
oh,
I guess it's
I'm a little.
You go first there, Justin, and then we'll get to
Oh yeah, okay. I was gonna say, I guess this is some kind of magical girl verse. Or in her world.
I mean, it's not like I'm the first. I'm certainly not gonna. I haven't ever been. Assume that I'm not ever going to be the last one of them. I pass by a mirror. I imagine as I look at it, I see Cutie Carbuncle.
No.
Of course.
You see yourself as is right now.
I see me? Really?
Yep. And if Blackbird walks in front of the mirror, he sees non-witchy Blackbird.
Hmm.
So we can see what each other we look like, right?
Yeah, everyone can see that.
Well, then Danny is going to be a little bit confused because he would have assumed that when he looked in, he would have saw like Cutie Carbuncle, but for some reason he sees himself.
Yeah.
He's going to pause at this, and he's going to kind of look at the mirror a little oddly, maybe shift around a little bit, try to see if it changes perspective or whatever. If he just tries to, tries to move differently.
No, yeah, it's definitely just showing you. There's no oh, it's a malevolent duplicate doppelganger of you that's about to grab you and pull you into the mirror-verse.
Oh shit! I was like, oh crap.
But I'm going to just say this: the mirror you're looking at is on the dais. That has the big carbuncle symbol.
It's very maybe there's something related to we can transfer the energy back into me.
Hopefully.
Okay, I guess Witchy Blackbird, do you join Dante on the dais?
Yeah, once he mentions that, I would probably walk up and take a look at the dais,
Yeah, there's suddenly Dante proceeds to pass out.
Oh.
And we are going to go into the depths of Dante's psyche for a moment. Actually, all three of you pass out.
Okay, we're all going to deep dive.
Yep.
Oh man, another down to the heart sequence.
When you walk away, you walk.
Actually, my brain was thinking of more of reconstructing Cloud's memories from the original 7. Because all three of you, I don't know. I'm gonna kind of I'm kind of thinking I'm flying by the seat of my pants on this one.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, we'll put a pin on that one and kind of jump over to Team Regalia.
I see Regalia.
Don't you mean blue team?
Hmm.
Why not
Obviously,
Team
they're
Artemis?
still playing a game of laser tag. It's just I'm
That's
not
true.
Why
You probably
Team
still have a
Regalia?
laser tag stuff on, even.
Because it's blue team and Regalia wears blue.
A little blue?
I think blue is kind of.
Wait, why am I arguing against this being my team? Nah, Team Regalia.
I guess part of it's the background I chose for his thing on that, but I always associated him with like being more blue.
Well, I'm sorry.
He wears mostly like brown. He wears more brown and red than
It's
blue.
the scarf. It's the scarf and the blue band on the hat.
You know what?
Yeah,
I am closer to blue because
You're
I
green.
am green. That is why I am closer to blue because I am green.
You can make the same argument for me.
Yes. All right, yours is purple.
Then, if we're arguing about that, does that mean the other team is Team Inferno? Because I dare anyone to argue it.
The other thing is, all of you really do have a strong coloration of red. It's just a very light red in one case, but
it's lightish red.
Boots are red.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the tail is
Yeah,
red.
no, the pink and red. Like it is honestly, you guys actually do cohesively color coordinate.
We just don't.
Yeah. Team red and team whatever.
Hues of blue. Team hues of blue.
Hue and only hue can prevent forest fires. So yes, but yeah, you are notice as you kind of look as the Minotaur kind of dissolves away in like the pixely way that virtual things are supposed to dissolve away.
Okay.
You see,
Regalia has no context for this.
it's like he turns into pixels and they fly off.
Uh-huh.
So I was more saying it for the player's purpose than for my own, for
Okay.
the characters. So you see the kind of the cave in eventually kind of the structure kind of stabilizes enough that you're not dodging Rickle, but as you kind of look up there, it looks like to be like another copy of the maze above you.
Great.
And you look down there, you look at the cracks, and you see what looks to be like some sort of like red swirling void. What do?
You
Some kind of
froze.
what?
Red,
Hold on.
red swirling. Sorry, red. Oh, fudge.